Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. So I've got a couple of things to talk about and honestly discuss with you guys and ask for your feedback on this one before we dive into today's episode. So, personally, I found the issue with a lot of these episodes is that I'm loading up the game, because I record these on a daily basis because they come out daily and I like to read your feedback and everything. But I open up the games, I get used to whatever we were doing, sort of come up with something to do in the video, record it, and then that's it until the next day. And generally by that stage, I've forgotten what we were doing, forgotten what everybody was sort of, has equipped, or, what they needed doing with them in terms of body parts wise, what their jobs were, etc. And I feel like I'm just constantly going through this whole cyclical thing of make a tiny little bit of progress and then spend a lot of the episode just getting back into the game, making a tiny little bit of progress, getting back into the game every day. So my first plan is, and probably what I'm going to try out for the next couple of episodes, is recording in big bulk. That way, I feel like we'll get a lot more achieved because I'll know what I'm doing. I'll have a goal for a big, long session. Because let's be reasonable. How many people, when they play Rimworld, load it up for 30 minutes, play for 30 minutes, and think, that was enough Rimworld, I'll come back to that tomorrow? Nobody. So it's interrupting, personally, my own game flow, and I feel like it's making the videos a little less good because, again, I'm having to, readjust to it every day. So I'm going to test that out. I'm going to bulk record a little bit. Now, it does mean that I won't see comments for a couple of days, or at least I won't be able to implement your feedback for a couple of days, but I feel like the quality of the videos will go up. Now, the other thing I was thinking is after the end of this series, and this is still kind of a 50-50 because I'm not sure, Rimworld, as it stands right now, takes me roughly, honestly, from starting the recording to actually having the video uploaded on the channel, generally can probably take about 4 to 5 hours. Now, bear in mind, Rimworld also gets a quarter of the views of the other two series on the channel, and it's the most ad block series. Thanks, guys. So, for me, I'm spending the majority of my working day, well, I mean, over a third of my working day, making a video that it gets gets much less views than the other two, gets much less revenue than the other two. Not that I ever give a shit about revenue, because we're Patron, but, it's worth mentioning. And more to the point, because if you upload more than 3 episodes daily, YouTube stops sending out notifications, is preventing the other two series, and itself by extent, going out to subscriber boxes anyway. So I'm kind of limited in a lot of different factors there. So I'm kind of thinking, instead, not doing any more Rimworld series on the main channel after this one is over, and instead uploading this video... Sorry, not uploading the video. Doing live streams of Rimworld instead with the Twitch Storyteller mod basically permanently enabled, so you guys have some say in the gameplay. And just doing, playing Rimworld on stream. And like I said, for the reasons before, I think it's better because Rimworld is more suited to long-time play sessions rather than sporadic sort of on and off on a daily basis. I don't know, I think that's a better idea for me personally, streaming it. That way people can, interact with the live stream and actually interact with the gameplay directly as well with the Twitch Storyteller. But more importantly, I can upload those videos to YouTube as well, to the second channel probably. So that way you guys who want to watch on YouTube still get Rimworld. I think that's probably a better idea. But again, I'm still sort of trying to find a good way to implement that. And I kind of want to get your feedback on that one before I go ahead with it. More importantly... So, today's episode, then, I want to build a Sith temple, because, honestly, we've got we had 3 Sith apprentices, we've got 2. I feel like let's build the temple anyway, because the Sith temple is a pretty big selling point, right? Now, I originally wanted to build it this side of the river, past the base. However, the big issue with that is there's a freaking marsh. Oh, wait, hang on, it's a marsh. Does that mean we can... So, certain floors, we can put soil over the top. Right, and that must be just things like... or not. No, it turns out I'm insane. I thought we could... Oh, no, it's the tilled soil. Right. So tilled soil can go over the top of marshland and get rid of it, which is a little OP, but it does stop you needing the moisture pumps. However, I think with marshy soil, because it counts as water, right, you can't actually... Yeah, no, you can't till over that, unsurprisingly. Could bridge over it, naturally. Could bridge over it and then put tilled soil over the rest and then put floor over that, but that's kind of a pain in the ass. And also, what kind of Sith temple has a wooden floor? So we'll have to put it somewhere else. I'm thinking maybe up here instead. It's fairly close to the base. I think it would also look fairly nice as well if we had, parallel to this, right? If we go wall, if we go, what are we building these things out of? We're building them out of marble walls, right? If parallel to this, we had exactly this wall, but on the other side of the road, if that makes sense. And in fact, you know what we could do? We could just put this into a blueprint and paste it over. More to the point, I think it'll look kind of cool, and then we could have the Sith temple over this area, which would be for, I don't know, lots of meditation pads. We could have some training dummies in there, just sort of things like that. I think it could be kind of cool. And plus it's Star Wars, so when have the Sith never had a temple? Now, we don't particularly need one. You know, it has no effect on the gameplay, but again, I think it'd be kind of awesome to have one of those. So, what's the plan beyond that? Well, we are going to war soon. I'd like to mobilize soon. And actually start wiping out the Empire and the Rebels. I think the Empire is the first one to wipe out, really. Simply because, A, they've only got one base, B, it's also fairly close, and C, I think they're a bigger threat than the Rebels, bearing in mind that they have, you know, power armor and things like that. Well, not power armor, but, you know, big old armor. Whereas the Rebels turn up in, you know, old flight jackets and crap. So, more importantly, let's install these arcade cabinets, because I forgot we bought all of these. Oh, you know what? You can't install them. You have to go to the arcade table. We've also got power to deal with this episode, which is definitely at the top of the list of things to do, hence why it's there. Powered armor, and then androids. Is that okay? I think that's okay. I haven't got a problem with that too much. Yeah, we might as well go for that. Right, let's turn on the other research table, because I want this done as soon as possible, and then we'll disable some other things. So we'll actually disable the deep drill. Honestly, my dude, get in the quarry. I think this thing is using up so much power. Flick the switch on that, turn it off. Now, all of a sudden, we've got a grid excess of 9,000 watts. What? No pun intended, but why? The table's on. Why is our grid excess so massive now? It says it only uses 2,500 watts. Is the game lying to me? Have you done me bamboozle, Mr. Game? Right, prioritize flicking the switch. No, you're right. Why have we suddenly got a lot more power now? What's happened? Oh my god, there's 3 thrombos. I honestly have no idea why we've got so much power. Oh, because, I mean, we built another geothermal generator, right, that outputs 3,600 watts. Oh, shit. Okay, then. Ignore me, I guess we're fine. We still want a better source of power. Obviously, the nuclear reactor would be, 10 times better. Fairly expensive in terms of, like, uranium and things like that. But, I think we can probably afford to turn all of our benches on now, huh? Get out of here, war. Confuse me. I keep thinking we're being raided. Right, this is very annoying. Actually, the most incredibly annoying thing. Right, turn this one on as well. What's this one here? Oh, that's the arcade construction table. What the hell is this thing, then? Android implants. Never going to be able to keep up. Right, so Lubov is back researching, which is fantastic. And then there's also another research we have as well. They can actually do their jobs now. 10 out of 10. What's the grid excess looking like now? Still 3,600 watts. I don't understand where we've got so much power from all of a sudden. I mean, I know this was 2,500. Oh, no, it's back on, though, isn't it? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? Either way, that thing saved us a little bit. Well, saved us quite significantly, I'll point out. Okay, so, arcade... Oh, because a lot of rooms are missing power? You are not wrong. Will that really be contributing to that much power, though? I mean, what is it? It's 2 fridges and a communications bench? Which is kind of in a bit of a shitty place now, huh? Probably want to put it there instead. Let's dismantle that one and move it over. It's a shame we can't reinstall those, but, you know, hey. Alright, this is really odd. I would like to point out that this is prime Rimworld right here. So you remember Orlean, you know, Krup's lover, our Force Apprentice, who died horribly during the raid, or during the fight against whatever that giant thing was called, Galatros? He built her a coffin, right? Here it is. This is where she is currently buried in a freezer, so we can bring her back with a Resurrector mech. Author, Krup Voosh. Quality, good. Title, Divinity, number 8. I can only assume that's supposed to be. Contains Orlean Builder. What art do you think is on here? Well, that's a great question. The sarcophagus is engraved with the representation of Krup Voosh tying Orlean's hands as she twists in pain. Krup is holding Orlean in a joint lock. The geometric style of the central scene clashes with the cell-shaded description of the background. The image refers to Krup capturing Orlean on the 2nd of September. It's the first date. He's engraved their first date on the coffin. That's really sweet. Now, unfortunately, for whatever reason, he's got hypothermia in this hospital bed that he got being in the hospital bed. So he can't leave the hospital bed because he's since recovered from his condition but can't leave because he's too cold. That's incredible. Alright, so I've installed some vents here to try and sort of unify the temperature a little bit, although it is very cold, isn't it? What counts as outdoors? Oh, God. I had absolutely no idea. Okay, yeah, no, maybe we should fix that, huh? So in theory, let's build a couple more heaters as well, because ideally going to hospital for, you know, dying, I assume that's why you go to hospital, right, because you're dying, only to get hypothermia in the hospital is not ideal. Let's tidy that up very quickly. Hey, get out of here, Rubes. Thank you. Right, okay, who was Red, and why did he just help us out there? Oh, he's a visitor, he's a guest. Right, okay, fair enough. And obviously impressing those guys, as I described last episode, will help. Oh, he's working in the quarry, too. There we go, charmed. Good work, Krup Voosh. Get him on side. Alright, everybody's doing their regular jobs. Priscilla making some components. Cord is making some other stuff there. Are you still alright? You warmer yet? 16 degrees. There you go. He's got to be good as new, right? Hypothermia serious. Waiting in safe temperature. Got out of bed to stand in his bed. normal. Those good to tech hospital beds look cool, huh? I mean, I don't know why I zoomed that far in. That's not a great way to point that out. But those are very, very cool. Hiding room Lubov. Recreation. Oh shit, what? Gonna be a no from me? What do you mean, a recreation staff, Lubov? Recreation staff. Someone was executed. Well, but let's forget about that one. Weird. I don't know why she's recreation staff, seeing as we've got plenty of recreation and, you know, oh, there you go. Krup broke her out of it. That's nice, you know, helping his ex-wife like that. What are these boys doing? Building arcade cabinets. We don't need any more. Right, so install. I guess we'll just queue up everything, right? One of everything. So, should do it. What have we got? Plants vs. Salamis, Mintcraft, Homebrew, Half-Life, Gluten Dogs, Outer Scones, Cooking Barber, and Baguettress. There we go. Okay. So that should allow us to make one of each arcade cabinet here. Even if we don't have those cartridges, obviously, you know, worst case scenario, we'll get them later on. But if we do have 2 of them, we can just sell them off, because we know that once these builds are complete, we'll never need another one. Alright, and we'll get those installed down here, because that will obviously help with recreation quite a fair amount as well. How's this for something dark-sidey? Krup Voosh's meditation pad in a freezer next to the body of his dead wife. I've never heard anything so dark-sided in my whole life. Meditate. I think we need to replace this Jedi meditation pad with something maybe a bit more appropriate. They absolutely enjoyed their stay. 75 cloth and 4 herbal medicine. Thank you. Get rid of the Jedi pad. I think we've just got to embrace the dark side at this point, right? No matter how much I try, Krup Voosh always tends to go back to the dark side, mainly because the dark side powers are just way more powerful than the light side powers. Right, okay. But get rid of this pad, and then we'll replace it with the Sith one. And then when we build a temple, we'll build ourselves like a proper Sith council, if we can get enough people to stack it, I guess, because we're not doing too well on the whole force power front, huh? There we go, thank God. You know, we've got colonists who need new legs, we've got some who need new spines, but why not waste all of our resources on an arcade? Honestly, that looks kind of cool, huh? So hopefully that's going to not only increase mood, because we've got such a massive amount of recreation variety now, but it will increase their skills if they're playing, you know, trauma surgeon, it will increase their medical, or you know, gluten dogs will increase their cooking or whatever. Right, okay, so what's the plan now then, team? First things first. I think let's get some things implanted. So, what about our bionic workbenches, huh? Still waiting to craft those legs. What? Oh, I bet it's because we need prosthetic legs, don't we? Hang on. Leg needs simple prosthetic legs, right? That's why that's not been going anywhere, because I completely forgot about that aspect of things. So let's craft a couple of those. Then I think maybe just getting some generic spine replacements for everybody wouldn't be bad. So she's missing a foot. Oh shit, that's actually fairly significant. You know what? You get a prosthetic leg as well. I'm feeling generous. Upgrade bionic leg. Excellent. So Llama Sue. Let's just double check everyone's bionics, and that's what I can get done during this sort of recording session. So health for you. You are missing. Oh, you know what? We really need replacement organs rather than just you know, bionic limbs. Right leg destroyed, but we are getting one of those upgraded, so don't worry, Priscilla. You're missing an arm. Oh god. Okay, that's pretty significant, I'd say. Right, so you, my friend, need a simple prosthetic arm. And then we go to this workbench, and then we'll go upgrade. Go arm. So we can either craft a power arm or a bionic arm. Now, the power arm, to my knowledge... Oh, actually gives bonus to manipulation, does it? Bionic arm and power claw. Okay. The bionic arm is... So that gives 15% manipulation. That only gives 25%, but... gives you retractable claws. In fact, it gives you 33.3 melee damage per second. What? That's crazy. And oh wait, that's power arm. Okay, so that gives plus 35%. So this is better for manipulation. So at the end of it, this is better for manipulation. This one's better for power. I mean, obviously we're going to go for this one. Obviously we're going to go for the bionic. I care more about manipulation than them having Wolverine claws. Although, that is very cool. So I might churn out a couple anyway. So, craft bionic arm upgrade. There we go. Alright, then that was Elo Voknek. Let's check everyone else as well. Left lung, left kidney. So this boy is the one that needs all the different organs. We need, in fact, to change the name of one of our characters. Strict no more. You shall be called Shari. There you go. Shari, you're welcome for that one. You are now a geologist. You're also a very good character. One of our best miners. So that's a pretty good character to get, huh? Right, so that's basically everybody's genetics, or genetics is the wrong word, bionics ordered up. So, fingers crossed, as long as we've got enough resources, that's sorted. Do we also need to turn this on? Not really. We're actually not going to make anything from here, I don't think. Bearing in mind, it's just essentially for lightsaber production. Another annual expo. The Royal Game of Earth, so Syndicate Best Gamer, I think is intellectual, isn't it? So we can send one of our researchers basically over to there to improve faction relations. Let's not worry about it, just in case the Empire or Rebels there. That could be fairly awkward. What is that? Large statue of colonists made out of marble. That's fantastic. Where do we want to put that exactly? I'm really not sure. We could put them outside. I think that'd be kind of cool. You know what? Let's make it into, let's go edit. Let's make this copy from colonist, Orlean. Rest in peace, Orlean. You shall be remembered as Krup Voosh's giant marble wife. Hat or hair? Only hat, only hair, only hat. Oh, you can shave all her hair off. That's a bit creepy. She loved that hat, so obviously we'll give her that one. And we'll put her in the courtyard. In memoriam. I think that's a nice little feature, huh? There you go. And we'll have I think we'll actually put them outside the temple, because obviously Sith and Jedi temples generally have big old statues of their people. But until then, she gets to stay there. Oh, Mitsuya's quit. Run wild, Mitsuya. He has realized that wild creatures are always free. You are terrible, though. Fine. We'll try and get them back, but they are just terrible. Like, actually an awful character. Intellectual. Oh, were you our backup researcher? Oh, you were. Okay. In that case, fair enough. Fine. I want you back for good, if you don't mind. Is someone gonna... Oh, someone's gonna try and tame... We could just capture... Wait. Is it true that you can capture and release them? Oh, no. They count as independent wild woman faction now. Female human? Oh, right. You confused me. I thought Missy was female, and then it said he is run wild, so, and also referred to them as a wild man, so you can sort of see my confusion here. Oh, good. A solar flare as well. Fantastic. Oh! Well, no, I was going to say we've got the landing pads turned off, but they actually don't use much power either. We'll turn those back on as well. Apparently, Aina Ugdras is having a major break risk because she has an impressive bedroom. Sure. Yeah, why the hell not? Oh, I've got 2 cabinets in there. How is life this difficult? So we'll get rid of that. I guess we could always tear up the carpet as well. That should keep her happy, right? Sure. You know what? You don't want a carpet? Here's your carpet. I'm so... I just will never understand why that is... Oh, I've got too much of an... You think they'd just be neutral and maybe get a bonus if they didn't have one? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna get rid of that. And hopefully that will make them a little bit happy now that they've got literally just a bedroom made of dirt and with a single bed in there. You're a little bit better now? Well, the break risk is gone, so I'd assume so. Asitika's awful bedroom. There we go. That's what we were after. Fantastic. Apparently Lama Sue's also gone and ate without a table. It's just war crimes. It's just war crimes constantly. How did you eat without a table? We've got fridges here, or we've got fridges here. There's a table right... Oh, sorry, the table's out of power. Understandable. Have a nice day. And now, despite the fact that I've built nothing, we've got... Maybe... Is it seriously this room? Got 200... Okay, so turn that one off. Power needed 34 watts. All we've done is hook up these, and now that our power has dropped down by... Wait, what? And now it's back to... Did you see that? Okay, there's definitely some bug here. It might be these dual refrigerators, because that's not right. Now we've got an excess of 3,000 watts. Okay. Now, turn this one back on again. Something's not right here. I have no idea what's causing that, though. Well, there we go. That's always fun, isn't it? I've absolutely no idea what's causing that, but that's incredible. Thank you, game. All right, I've turned the landing pads off. I'm going to have to turn them back on because we've literally just got a ship stood there waiting to be able to leave. Grid excess stored 16. Oh, wait, hang on. Is this connected to a different grid? That would explain that. Okay, right. Right. I found the issue. We've severed a cable somewhere. That's very understandable. Even then, still, to have 3,000 watts excess... I don't know what's going on, my dude. It doesn't matter that much. Right. Nice. That's better. Okay, so everything's all on the same grid now. Right. That's mystery solved. Well done, team. Cargo pods of uranium. That's pretty nice. Thank you very much. And also fairly useful, seeing as I imagine. How's our research going? We are getting to, you know, nuclear reactor there. We've got... What's Lubov doing if not researching? Taming Mitsuya. Oh, shit. Our head researcher is also the person trying to get the wild person. Sure. Please? Please come back. Please come back, I'll give you nutrient solution. Well, there we go. I mean, that would work on me, to be honest with you. Hey, I've got this disgusting grass slurry. Are you interested? Why, yes, of course. Right, okay, well, that's fantastic. So now what we could do is just make you basically dedicated research. I don't care. You are so bad, I'm not even going to bother setting up anything else. I want that big crocodile. I've decided. This is mine now. 25% chance. Nope, it's not mine anymore. I was like, that would be a cool pet to have, along with the crate dragons. Just like have a giant reptile zoo, which sounds fairly dangerous in hindsight. But you know what? I'm good. I'm good, actually. 25% chance to tame seems like a recipe for disaster. So, what? No way. Okay. Welcome. Welcome aboard, I guess, my little lockjaw friend. You are a carnivore, though, aren't you? I need to double check what it eats, because raw meat, corpses. Oh, yeah, no, okay. All it can eat is, for fuck's sake, all it can eat is meat again. Maybe we should just slaughter it. I'm not even kidding. I mean, the crate dragons. Maybe we should just slaughter a crate dragon. Female crate dragon. Let's go animals. So we've got one female. Two more have been born. Wait, what? I thought 2 crate dragons were pregnant. Oh, the neutralopes are. I'm actually gonna go ahead and murder this one. Why this one? It's at the bottom of the list. It's also not got a bond with anyone either. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Maybe we'll get crate dragon pearl out of it. Oh, I hate the way it made that noise when it died. Sounded like a mad cow. Alright, and then we'll see what the... I mean, I'm gonna slaughter the lockjaw as well. These animals are such a pain in the ass. They are such a pain in the ass. Don't get me wrong. It's nice that we've actually, like, versatilized? That's not right. It's nice that we've got some variation in the base now. Let's put it that way. But also, I can't be bothered with keeping all these animals together. It's driving me mad, dude. Crate dragon pearl. Do it. My dude. Failed me once again. We get a lot of meat from them, so don't get me wrong. It was definitely worth it. We could have sold it for 2,000 silver as well, but I think this is probably a better plan. Never actually really got around to finishing the hospital either, so let's do that as well. Put down a couple of wall vitals monitors. I can't believe I forgot that one. What I'm not going to do is build cabinets out of plasteel that give a bonus, because that's, or just for the comfort bonus, I should say, because that is an absolute waste. Put down some actual lights as well. Surgical lamps are great and all, but, you know, some actual light for some more dedicated light for the whole room probably wouldn't be a bad plan either. Right, what else do we want to do with these surgery rooms? I kind of want to rotate them so that we can also put a TV in there, but, I mean, that's fine. Whatever, dude. Let's go for MISC. We want to go for... So we've already got down on walls, vitals, monitors. We want to put down just our beds then, I guess. Furniture. Let's go for regular old hospital beds, because those don't require, you know, plasteel. These? Oh, yeah, those do require plasteel. Quite a hefty amount, too. Better to have some hospital beds than nothing, and we do have an abundance of both steel and components right now. So that's definitely a good plan. And what else are we missing here? That's everything, right? That's all the bonuses we can get to cleanliness and sort of surgery chance and infect chance, right? Surgical instruments, surgical lamps, wall vitals monitors, hospital beds, and then vitals monitors is... That's it. That's everything. Alright, I think we're good then. I think the hospital is basically finished. Now what I want to do is stick down a couple more of the dresses and stuff and make them out of something that isn't going to cost us a fortune. I think we're going to go with the classic bamboo-based everything, simply because... Wait, which way around should that be? That way. Right, simply because, you know, it would give the beauty bonus, it gives the comfort bonus. It's also, you know, not going to use up resources we need to giving people new legs. Can't believe I wasted so much on this. Nadini has created a steel hospital bed masterwork, a master of his craft there. That's actually very, very cool. It only counts as impressive though, which kind of sucks. End table, I mean bamboo, but again, where are we going to put that really? I think we can't put it at the end because otherwise that will prevent, or it just won't work. We could put down regular end tables as well though. Those have a sort of radius that they connect to, or a distance. Well, I suppose radius was the right word. So we don't have to worry about them being directly attached to the bed. They don't have to be adjacent or anything like that. So we can put down a couple of these too. Definitely couldn't hurt. What else connects to them? End table with a lamp. Oh, you know what? We've already... I see. I've already put them in a couple of rooms, genius. I'm going to put it there. Cancel that one. And then we'll also build a couple of those ones as well. Somewhat impressive. I'll give you somewhat impressive. I'd love to put down a flat screen television, but unfortunately it doesn't really work that well. I'm going to put down a tube television, because that way it's still vaguely symmetrical. There we go. Let's see what you think of it now, bitch. Somewhat impressive. I'm so annoyed by that. I mean, somewhat impressive. You've got a masterwork. Well, I guess this private hospital room that's ventilated, heated, and has all the dressers and entertainment and silver plant pots I could ever need is somewhat impressive. I'm so annoyed at you, game. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any... What about now? Hang on. Very... Just all it took was one rose. This is what Seal was talking about. Now we could, hear me out here, also use this freezer for not such nefarious things, rather than using it as like a Sith meditation pad, which I actually forgot to put that back down there. Right, there we go. We could actually use it for more important stuff as well. Like, for example, medicine. Probably not a bad one. Where is that? It's like manufactured, right? I can never remember. Right, manufactured. Let's go medicine and drugs in here as well. We could also put body parts. That's a very, very good idea, because people are going to be coming here for their surgeries anyway, aren't they? Let's go do that for body parts as well, then. The freezer actually might not be large enough. I might go for a little bit of a freezer expansion here as well, just so that we've got enough room. Plus, you know, that looks kind of cool as well, right? So let's go structure, build a little wooden bridge. This hospital has definitely been a big improvement. Definitely been a big improvement. I've also been in a little triage area here as well with temporary hospital beds. But obviously these main rooms, like this one as well, dude. Or like this one particularly. Very impressive. Infection chance multiplier from room, 34%. That's cool. Right. A group of outlanders from the Hatom Communal Confederacy have arrived in transport pods. Oh, shit. Is that it? Is that just those guys? How many are there? Oh, shit, there's a lot. Well, hello. 17? 17 versus 16. We haven't really got numbers on our side. What we've been hoping. This is... You know what? We can test the hospital out now, my dudes. Maybe this is the best thing we could have asked for. Alright. What are we looking at then? What have they got equipped for the most part? Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure, honestly, if it's better for them to have Star Wars-y weapons or better for them to have traditional bullet-based weaponry. Because as it stands right now, if this dude gets close enough with his pistol, if this dude gets close enough with his LMG or with his shotgun, that's just going to kill us. Burning them is fine. Burning them is okay. But I'm not sure about that. Obviously, one's turned up with the fucking Gladius there, thinking that there's some sort of, you know, wenny-widdy-weechy rubbish. Right, get close. Where's my dudes? No, I'm sorry to ruin you guys' nice night here, but we are about to get wiped out if you don't hurry up, because this is quite a sizable raid. Got a shield, that's annoying. Carl, have you got any force powers yet? 1 point available. Oh, Carl. I still think defense is the best first step. Given how rare these force-sensitive characters are. Oh, speaking of which... Yeah, psychopath, careful shooting, nothing. Why are you people so rare? I want to make a Sith temple, and there's only one. Okay, Elsie. Elsie Rich is force sensitive. Okay, if we can get her with Anesthetic Squad. Right, who's on Anesthetic Squad? I don't think anybody is anymore, are they? Ain't it Ugdrass doesn't have a weapon? Go and get the Anesthetic gun right now, you little shit. Alright, this could be difficult to actually get the Anesthetic Squad set up. You've got grenades, so come and grab one of these Anesthetic guns as well. I should have been more prepared for this. This is bad. Oh shit, Lamasu also has a EMP rifle, which is not ideal when you're fighting human beings. Okay, just go and grab, like, DLT Heavy Blast Rifle. Let's just give it a go. Right, we should be fine. Honestly, we should be absolutely okay here. Now, that guy back there needs to go. Especially, a lot of these LMG guys need to just disappear right now. So let's go Force Lightning. Take her down. She's also got armor, so this is probably the best use of... That's good. That's fantastic. Now, Elsie... I keep wanting to say at least. Elsie is the one we want to grab here. So, choke her out. Good work. Okay, she's stunned. Then when other people get here... Akashir, my dude. I appreciate you turning up, but holy shit, you could be doing literally anything more useful than what you're doing now. Krup needs to get over here and melee this person to death. Oh, Carl beat me to it. Right, Carl and Krup on the front line. All in bot. Deactivate. That was close. Right, so, Hamasu still has a weapon, neither does Cord. Ignore it for a second. Right, come back. Come back immediately. You guys down here. Where is... Is Elsie dead? Ray Wolfen? Hang on. Nanomachine, son. We could bring her back. We could resurrect her. We've got Resurrector Mech. Who cares if she's dead? Right. That's fine. We'll take her dead then. That's okay. We can resurrect her. I imagine they're going to be very expensive to do so, but we can fucking try. Oh, God. Lubov's down. These two on the front line, though, with the reflections, seems to work pretty goddamn well. I'm not going to lie. Right. Get behind these sandbags a little bit more. Right. Krup. My boy. Force Lightning. Take out Vicky with the armor. Excellent. They're fleeing. That's all it took. Vicky's not down. She had power armor as well, so she was probably, I would say, the best one to knock down there. Everybody else can go. Leave these two here to deflect bullets. In fact, I'm even going to move them forward so that the enemies are more likely to shoot them than some of our other ones. Doesn't matter if they shoot, you know, Krup Voosh at the end of the day. Do you want to grab any of the others? Maybe hit them with a Force Lightning. Or maybe hit them with a choke. Anybody who's a good cook? Like, we're desperate, so desperately need a good cook even now. No one. No one. Have they got good traits? Fast Walker Tough isn't bad. Cruise. Not a Cruise. Steadfast Chemical Interest. Absolutely not. We've got Shift. Night Owl Psychic Sensitive Bloodlust is pretty good. Nimble Industrious is good, but you're incapable of just artistic, and your skills are also terrible. Psychopath Careful Shooter. Your skills are actually incredible. Fallen Prodigy Mad Scientist Intellectual 11. Oh, incapable of social hauling and mining. Maybe not then. Let them go. Let them go. Honestly, this is good. Right, survivors. Craig. Craig is the only survivor. Pyromaniac Cannibal. I'm not having any pyromaniacs in this colony. I've learned that lesson from many years of Rimworld playing. Right, we want to put Elsie in the freezer. So haul her urgently. We want to do corpses. Stranger corpses. What I'm going to do is we're going to haul her to the freezer, then forbid her. We're just going to forbid her and leave her there, because we do not want to lose this one, because we can resurrect her. Carl, thank you. Time to go. Hospital, let's see if it's any good. Let's see if this has actually worked out pretty well for us. So is he actually... No, he's taking her miles away. I swear Krup couldn't haul. Or am I getting confused? Right, okay, don't worry. Leave her there. Leave her there. Pick up. Pick up too heavy. Why is he moving... Oh, because this is not critical. Right, he was moving her over to the crate dragons, which obviously would have been a problem. Right, there we go. Right, leave her there. Forbid. Right, and then we go priority low. So hopefully she won't get hauled out of there now. Everybody else, chuck them to the crate dragons. I was pointing out that we could butcher them to be a bit more effective with food. You know, a little more... oh, no, apparently that's... disallow. There we go. Okay, good. Right, so these boys can be fed to our boys, and apparently we can butcher them to get a little bit more efficiency with our meat. Probably not going to do that, going to be honest with you. Probably not on my list of things to do here is butcher our enemies and feed them to our dragons. But I think that's kind of cool nonetheless. Okay, so 7 degrees in the freezer, minus 7 degrees in the freezer. We've got to go all the way to healer mechanites. You know what? Fuck the androids. I'm saying it now. Fuck the powered armor. We want to get for these healer mechanites as soon as possible. I need this Sith temple. So although we're not going to get just... like I said, didn't want to start building it this episode, but we've only got 2 people who can use the Force. One of them is Carl, and the less said about Carl, the better, seeing as he's actually can't use the Force at all. He's just barely okay with a lightsaber. So, until we can at least resurrect these other 2, that's such a Sith thing to do, isn't it? Sith alchemy to bring them back to life as well. I really like that sort of theme of it. We're going to leave this one here for today. Thank you all for watching. I think this has been very successful, hasn't it? Huh? Much better hospital setup. We've got arcades. We've got all the bills set back up. Power is dealt with. We've got better power coming next episode. Hopefully, we can also get these people resurrected as soon as possible. And, who knows? Start a Sith temple of resurrected people. I don't know, there's something quite cool about that. Let's give... You know who is cool? That's a good transition. I like that. Let's give a shout out to all of our insane... top-tier level patrons for helping us with the channel, for making it possible, for keeping us monetized. A big shout-out to... Why is it's gone to the wrong one again? Hang on, sorry. My transitions aren't working. Big shout-out to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Sidini, Tim Bragg, Lawrence, Croesus, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lundeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Powers Presley, Suna Kirito, Conspiracy, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Looking at us there. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm failing. Failing so much. Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazzy 7011, Baniel, Faust, and Eric B. Thank you all for your support, the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for keeping the channel alive, as I said. It is much appreciated. I'm excited for the next episode. I think this is going to be a big get for us when we get these resurrected mech serums and build. Like I said, I think the Undead Temple of Sith Lords is such a great plan. You know who else is an Undead Temple of Sith Lords? Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Icy the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, You're on the Breeze, Haj Dumar, Alpha Scuff, Dunk227, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Thurthall the Swede, Sir Death, Astro, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lara, Peter, and Justin Plock. Thank you all for your support as well.